Alright, guys. We're back for another Dokan battle video. I saw this, and we had to. Abu, I mean, he's now known a lot more in the community for his goofiness and his silliness after the Only for Genius arc, which, I mean, I guess is it got so big it's gonna be like an funny meme. Yeah, dude. 10 years from now, there's gonna be really bad quality like memes only for Genius with Beast Gohan. But Abu is a silly guy. Heart of gold, but a real silly guy, real funny, unintentionally funny. He's very goofy. I love him. So we know this is gonna be good. This will be fun. Legends, Dokan, and Naruto. This is right up my alley, so we gotta. Alright, guys, so without further ado, let's jump in. Let's see what the nonsense is gonna look like here. Okay. Alright, first one. Obviously, people were gonna be probably rowdy about this one. Best event to evaluate how well a unit will perform, see how far they reach. Beating the event would be the best outcome. Here's the thing about the event. It's one of these things, I mean, for now, I do think this is kind of the standard. This is the hardest fight. I mean, this is where we could really see, like, how tough stuff is, blah, 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 blah. But, I mean, that's, you know, remember, it is for now. I mean, if Tanabata shows up, and, I mean, we get the hardest fight in Dokkan history that lasts like, one turn or something like that, you know, who knows? They always will kind of, like, switch things up and stuff like that. Right now it is. I mean, you know, a lot of people are going to still push back and stuff like that, but, I mean, I don't think anything is changing until, you know, almost July 1st. So, you know, buckle in. We're going to be here for a little while. Ultra Cell is the first best well-designed character in its rarity. Well, I mean, he is the best Ultra. Is the first best well-designed character. There's a bit of a all right. I'm gonna just say I'm gonna just put Cell as probably the best Ultra, and we'll move on. We'll move on. See what else we got. Tsunade and Sarutobi should have fought one of the Akatsuki members. Well, especially Pain and Itachi, since they both infiltrated the Hidden Leaf during their reign. I mean, Tsunade, I mean, she kinda fought Pain. Sorta. I mean, she did use basically all of her chakra to defend the village, right? With, oh, damn, what's the slug called? Oh, no, dude. Katsuya. Right, like, she basically uses everything she's got to try and defend people as much as they can, from, Pain. The old-ass third Hokage, I mean, is he not getting sauced up by Pain and Itachi? I mean, well, okay, so, like, Itachi, like, he first shows up after the third Hokage dies, right? Like, that is Itachi, like, he's, like, what? Is he even sick at that point? Because, I mean, that's years before Shippuden. I don't know, man. What? Is the third Hokage taking Itachi, like, okay, when Itachi shows up in the Leaf Village, like, is the third Hokage taking Itachi? I feel like I'm probably leaning towards Itachi, but I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. But I don't know. You know what? I'm fine the way things went in Naruto. No, instantly no. Teq UI's value has risen post-anniversary. Fuck no. Where most bosses have dodge cancellation. However, the community, mainly global players, what? Dude. Either don't have them or have them 55%, whereas build isn't optimal in the hard fights. Brother, this guy is like a fish, man. Like, this character is a fish. Like, this... his value has risen? Hell no, it hasn't. Because he dies a lot more often after the anniversary. I mean, you can't run him in festival. I mean, Abu right here is saying this event is the best event. Teq UI Goku is not an option in there. So, I'm not a super fan of running him in the other fights, too. Because here's the thing about Teq UI Goku, right? I think, like, people... Something will be true about a character, right? So, when Teq UI Goku came out, what was true about him? The first turn in his transformed state, he was, like, the pinnacle of the game or something like that. Like, you know, like, what, like, June 30th, 2024. This guy, like, he comes out, he's, like, the pinnacle. Now, bro, he doesn't even tickle the bosses. He's not even tickling them. These bosses with hundreds of millions of HP, he can't do nothing to them on his first turn, where he has 100% dodge. And then afterwards, he reverts right back into fish mode. I don't know, dude. I'm not... no. I don't... Listen, if I did a top LR list, we're going deep before I get to Teq UI Goku at this point. He's probably not within my top 20 LRs. 25 maybe? I don't know. No way, dude. I'm taking Bardock over him, man. Like, I'm taking this Bardock over Teq UI easily. Things change. One thing you can't do is you can't be a prisoner of the moment, like, forever with a character. Right? Like, you know, Beast Gohan once upon a time was the strongest character in Dokan history. Is he right now? No. Right? Like, things change. Gotta be ready to adapt. Okay, so we're back to Legends. I mean, I follow Legends close, but I don't play it, so. Characters this year for the game are the best it's looked compared to the previous years. I don't know. I mean, this guy's not particularly fun, Mr. Green Card Spam. I mean, you do need a character with multiple lives, right, for Res and Rush. Especially with Ultra Cell running around, it just has permanent endurance cancel. Like, do people even run Fusion Zamasu? I don't. Does this character get run? I don't know. One thing I would say as someone not playing but following close, I'm very glad Legends just dropped like Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and I hope they just continue to like bring the heat leading into the anniversary for Legends. Because one thing Legends did, it was leading into the festival last year, a couple months ago. It's just like I feel like they have done like Dokan will do this too, where they'll do like kind of like the pre-major celebration like lull or down period. But like Legends feels like they do like multiple months of it, which is no good. So like I mean getting Daima Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta out, getting Super Saiyan 4 Goku from Daima, I feel like this is good. You know, kind of like don't have things be completely dead, people completely uninterested in the game going into the anniversary, right? So Kabuto should have been killed by Four Tails Naruto. Wait, but Kabuto had a whole huge impetus in the war being a thing because of the Edo Tensei. Orochimaru would have he just would have taken his spot. Itachi still to use as Izanagi. Okay, but what why Orochimaru instead of Kabuto? Because Orochimaru is more of a villain? Kabuto should have been killed by Four Tails Naruto. So he's talking about the Tensai Bridge. Is that what it's called? The bridge? The bridge arc? Like when Naruto fights Orochimaru in... Isn't he using 3 tails during that? No, I guess he is using 4 tails, right? Oh, man, I gotta refresh myself on Naruto. Look at this. How can I judge these? I gotta refresh myself, bruh. Whoa. I'm crazy, man. I mean, one thing... Listen, I'll say this. One of my biggest issues with Naruto is I hate Orochimaru's character arc. They don't really, redeem him, but, I am not a fan of what they do with Orochimaru whatsoever. No way. No way. Oh, wait, by the way. So Kabuto's gone, right? Orochimaru takes his place. Itachi Izanagi's him. Who the fuck gets the Hokages on the battlefield? He'd aid by bringing back the 4 Hokages. Come on, Abu. Like, that messes the... Like, it would change the flow of it. Because Kabuto... Like, so you mean Orochimaru would just, like, instantly break out of the Izanagi? Because Kabuto does break out of it, but it's quite a bit later. He shows up on the battlefield to heal Sasuke. Like, you know, the Hokages have been fighting for 30 episodes already, right? You know, dozens of chapters. I like it better. Like, this rewrite, I'm taking what they did. I'm taking what they did. Although, you could talk me into, like, you know, Orochimaru feeling pain earlier in the series and getting out of there. I don't like what they did to Orochimaru. Feels like he's number 2 in the game. I mean, bro, in the festival, fuck yeah, man. You could almost say this guy is like number 1 in the festival. But it's, I mean, it's just what Teq Vegito did. Like, you can't say that, but like, like, you know, like maybe run to run, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta does have a higher impact or something. But like, dude, I just, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is so important in there. The biggest challenge with the festival battles. Now I've done video after video. Like, look. I've done video after video after video in there, right? Like, I at this point, like, I got it. Like, I kind of, like, fully understand the fight. Like, we've taken all these characters in. I'm in the process of recording another characters, but, well, I mean, let's just say that a couple bad things have happened in the run. And it's like all of a sudden, like, I was doing like every day I was dropping one, but I've had a couple of issues with the current character I'm recording, not surprising. And so it's going to take me a little bit to get that one out, but you know, it is what it is. But it's the problem here. Let's get over to it. Yep. Festival battles. Bam. It's the Daima phase. The Daima phase is way too tanky because you only have 3 charges against them. The Gogeta and Vegito have 2 billion HP, but you have 4 turns. And, you know, once you're against them, it feels a lot more like, okay, of course I'll use the Vegito actives and all these things against them, right? It is, in order to get through these guys, like, really without using 10th anniversary fusion shit, it requires a dominant performance by Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is just all RNG, by the way, and out of your hands. Because it matters, you know, where these guys choose to super attack, right? Like, if you get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta turn 1 of the Daima phase, and they both super Gogeta, like, in slot 1, and he counters both, like, you know, you won the run. And then you use your 10th anniversary fusions to take care of Gogeta and Vegito. But, like, if Gogeta doesn't get counters on these guys, you have to use 10th anniversary fusions to finish them off in time. All right, like, it's this phase is so crazy. So, I mean, that's where, like, yeah, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is up there, yep. Damage reduction, Scouter, but it's the counter. I mean, Super Saiyan 4 Goku has a perfect linking partner, 100%. I mean, they form a truly dominant rotation. Super Saiyan 3 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and the Super Saiyan 4s. They're just so dominant, right? They slice through like butter towards the end of that event. And then, like, Gogeta's tanking all these, like, Gogeta's capable of tanking all these supers. Super Saiyan 4 Goku in slot 2 is capable of tanking all these supers as well, with sufficient stacks. Completely outdamages HL Gogeta, however, it does mostly support him, but unfortunately... well, it's the count. It is the counter. The counter. Because the counter is what allows Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta to outdamage, like, everybody, basically. It's the counter. Because you have, you know, 70 turns of stacks. So, I mean, he could just, like, he could literally drop 300 million damage twice with the 2 counters, and, like, you're good to go. The most balanced, well done, ultra, okay, I'm out of here. When Abu Beast is talking about Beast Gohan, we might just, like, quickly slide through. Should have been revived. Oof, man, I don't know. Am I crazy for saying the way they did Jiraiya was kind of really good because they never, like, bring him back or anything like that? Right? Like, that's not true, by the way. Nagato is the only person who knows the location of his body. It's literally not true. Like, Black Zetsu was there watching the fight. Like, that's not true. And they did say that what did Kabuto say? His body went deep into the ocean, I think is what he said, right? That's what Kabuto said? No. No. I think it's much more, dude, there's scenes that are much more, hang on. Yeah, dude, see, stuff like this right here. Like, there's some of these scenes, this shit hits way harder. Another scene after, Obito loses the Ten Tails from inside of him. And, I mean, he's, like, kind of, like, looking there, and he's like, who I lost to was Jiraiya. Because it was, Nagato who betrayed me, who was Jiraiya's, apprentice, and then Naruto, right? Like, it's like, nah, no, fuck no. This is Abu. This might be Abu's worst ever take. Ever. No, dude. No. Jiraiya's death was handled perfectly in the series. I think it's one of the reasons Naruto as a series peaks so high. Jiraiya was handled perfectly. Horrible foolishness from Abu right here. Terrible. No, this is just wrong. Again, this is wrong. Abu will see someone tweet, right? Like seeing, oh my god, they get the extra stats. Because what it is, if you're running like, the 4 best characters in the game are the 2 7th anniversary LRs, AGL Gogeta, and Teq Vegito, right? So those are your top 4. But 3 of the 4 are just fusion characters, right? Whereas Teq Vegito is buff and Potara, an Earthbred fighter. Remember, Vegeta's not Earthbred fighter, so the 7th anniversary LRs aren't getting the full 220%. But it doesn't matter, because what Vegito, what he's doing as Vegito is so much higher than any other character. Like, no. The double Teq Vegito team is definitely better. Definitely better. Definitely better. Definitely better. Definitely better. Guild Battles is the weakest mode in the game. I have no opinion, no thoughts, nothing like that. Again, I'm not playing Legends. I'm following Legends, but I'm not playing it, so I can't really talk so much about it. Kakashi is one of the saddest backstories of the series, yet hasn't done anything to justify his past. Unlike Sasuke. Okay. Hasn't done anything to justify his past. Is he saying... Wait. Is Abu saying Sasuke is like, basically like a villain at points in Shippuden? So because of that, he deserved to have his family die in front of him? Is that what you're saying, Abu? Hasn't done anything to justify how horrible his past were. Remember, you're never doing a bad thing like rereading your sentence back afterwards to, make sure your point gets across. When he says hasn't done anything to justify his past, it feels to me like Abu is saying because Sasuke is, again, like basically a villain at points of Shippuden, he deserves some of the horrible things that have happened to him. Is that what he's saying? Kakashi doesn't have moments like that, really. I mean, he was an Anbu, but... like, am I reading this wrong? Am I stupid? Am I reading this wrong? Chat, help. Help. Bro, tell me, man. I don't know, dude. I don't know, man. Okay, so we're back to Dokan. Every duo unit released in the game has gotten a free pass on reusing animation ever since tag units were introduced during the 10th anniversary. So yeah, they're different types of characters, man. It's a completely different concept. This kid, by the way, calls these the Tag 4s and Tag Gods, by the way, just so we're clear. Yes, I mean, I would not be upset at any of these characters being... I don't know about Ribrian. Well, I mean, Ribrian, Rosie, and Kakunsa, I mean, there's 3 of them. Could they just do, like, a triple Tag character? Would be interesting. But yeah, I mean, dude, Tag God Goku and Hit? The difference specifically with Dokan and why it's actually so massive is take a look at a character like Hit and God Goku. Look at their categories, man. They barely have teams. Then all of a sudden, super bosses, superhero, you know, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Goku family, Pure Saiyan. Like, we just throw them, you know, Universe 6, you just throw them, you know, Reps Universe 7, you're throwing them on 30 extra categories, right? Like, the tag characters, you know, they had an Otherworld Warrior mission. Historically, an Otherworld Warrior mission would be very tough because the category doesn't have that much juice to it. But, I mean, then they just drop three of the tag characters all on Otherworld Warriors. So, it's like the category is incredibly powerful. So, I mean, yeah, man. They give us any tag character, and I'm on my knees gobbling it up. Yes. I can't wait for this character as a tag character. This character's going to be so sick. By the way, Twitter's broken right now. Elon. Can't this guy do anything right? Come on. Bro, what? Wait a minute. Excuse you? Yeah, man. Paralyze is very healthy. Helping to keep the Daima team immortal with his healing is very healthy. Dude, what? Abu, come on. Maybe you want to read Ku's kit first? Abu has never fought Majin Ku, man. Do you maybe want to read his kit, dude? Come on. Best, well-written, and strongest? Is Gaara the strongest of the 5 Kage? No, it's Inoki, isn't it? Inoki is the strongest. Yeah, I mean, come on. Come on, my son. Like, you know this. Hello? Did you watch the fight against Madara, man? Doesn't Madara literally say, if it's not for Inoki, you guys were all lost 50 times already or something? He says some shit like that, doesn't he? Abu, man. I need you to get back in the lab and do a rewatch, man. This is shameful. It's Inoki, man. Best, I mean, well, I am a pretty big fan of Gaara, though. I mean, I think he's, like, well-written, sure. But again, I'm not Mr. Anal. You guys know. I'm not Mr. Anal. Oh my god, the writing is so poor on this character. I'm a vibes and aura guy, right? Do we got good writing? No. We got aura, though, and it's like, you know, that sounds good, man. Might be for me, right? All right, what do we got next? 8th anniversary may have been seen as one of the most lackluster anniversaries. Well, okay, dude, yeah, again, please. I mean, you know, you could give me more than one sentence here, dude. Lackluster in what way? You know, I don't know, like, I feel like if the global kids on Twitter who cry all day, every fucking day, right? They're mad at the 10th anniversary because several of the LRs are not, like, top 5 level. But it's like, welcome to the fucking game. The history of the game. Where every single year that happens, okay? Like, it's nothing new. Abu gives me no specifics to talk about. However, they given us the best mechanics. I'm the game without power. Abu, you gotta proofread these, brother. Okay? Not to put you on blast on the video, but Abu, please, proofread these, man. And give me a little bit more context. Damn. One of the most lackluster anniversaries. I mean, I can agree to an extent. You know, without touching on maybe, like, how hyped the character is, because, like, fusions or no or anything like that, right? Let's not touch on that. But let's more so talk about the difficult content, which pales in comparison to the 7th, 9th, and 10th anniversaries, all right? Remember, the Festival Battles is the hardest fight from, and, well, no, I mean, we do have to respect, I think, Red Zone Broly as harder than Festival, right? Yeah. So, I mean, of these anniversaries, 7, 8, 9, 10, 7th anniversary is the hardest fight. Red Zone Broly. 10th anniversary is 2 with the challenge, the Festival Battles. I mean, from the ninth anniversary is probably next. Probably the Cell Max fight. Maybe you could say Gogeta Blue, but certainly as the year went on, right, I'm using a lot of teams in there and stuff like that. Cell Max gave the most trouble. You could definitely clown on Cell Max with some types of characters, right? I thought the Cell Max fight was very well designed, though. But yeah, probably the Cell Max fight would be the fight I'd say. But the 8th anniversary, that Sin fight, I mean, yeah, it was the hardest, but it felt like the weakest. Like, the 8th anniversary content is the weakest. Right? That would be where I'm arguing, right? Is the 8th anniversary content is the weakest. Um, Now he says best mechanics. I guess the Spirit Bomb standbys he really likes. I mean, they are very good, but not a hot take. Releasing the latest 3 forms not during a major celebration shows it's off limits on final changes. Swaps us as emergency. Bro, I don't know what the dude. This is complete mumbo jumbo, and he's wrong. It's complete mumbo jumbo, and he's wrong. Bro, he said it shows they're off limits. They're in game, dude. Unless it's an emergency like we had during the 5th anniversary. Bro. Abu, please, man. Abu is the one person where he drops a hot take thread and I'll drop everything to cover it, man. I don't care. But I do need some proofreading next time, Abu, okay? Like, you gotta, like, you know, periods and commas are your friend. I will say that. I'm not really sure what he's... I guess he's saying... I mean, you gotta remember that all these things are typically decided on like a year in advance. Now, I mean, I can say some of the superhero stuff specifically is an aberration and was not like given like the proper planning and stuff. Like it wasn't the superhero stuff was not, but that is just the superhero stuff, right? Beast and Orange Piccolo, Cell Max, right? But I don't, bro, like these things would have been nailed in like a year ago or something, dude. All right, okay, whatever. Sakura, why? Sakura should have married Rock Lee. Can I get like, I don't know, maybe like an explanation? Sakura should have married Rock Lee. I'm fine with how it went. I mean, I guess Sasuke is. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. This is one maybe more so I'll jump at. Whatever. You know what? I'll change my. I have no opinion. It doesn't matter. The shipping stuff to me, not that big a deal really. To me, having them fuse for 2 turns isn't optimal, especially in the festival event. It's because of the festival event. If you could just stay transform with these guys, like if you reach the Daima phase and you could just transform with them, the fight is like basically not even hard, by the way. Like I do really think the only reason they're limited, like when Amatsu says for game balance reasons, it's because they wanted the festival battles to be as hard as it is and annoying as it is. You know, someone will come in and say, well, it's not hard, it's just charge counts. Well, guess what? It's hard. It means you lose. It's hard. It's hard. Like nothing you say is going to change the fact that it's hard, right? Like that's the point. If these guys were not turn limited, you'd be stacking for 70 turns, and there would be no challenge whatsoever in this, right? That that is 100% the reason why they only fuse for 2 turns. So it's like what Abu is saying right here is at odds with each other, because the festival is the reason they're only there for 2 turns, because they wanted the festival to be that hard. That's the point. Diamond turn onwards where you want to fuse them, but you still need them for the last 2 bosses having a billion HP. Okay, well, luckily I explained all that earlier with the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and stuff like that. Yeah, I mean, but guess what? That's part of the challenge. There you go. Part of the challenge. Vegeta Blue is the most underrated Legends Limited. I mean, I'll skip this one. The most underrated Legends Limited will probably be the Super Saiyan Goku, yeah? From the Cell games? I don't know. Maybe I don't want to pretend like I'm Mr. Knowledge Master of Legends, but from what I've seen, I think I would lean more towards the Super Saiyan Goku myself. As much people that were injured in the war would make sense for Tsunade. Dude, what? Tsunade to sacrifice herself with healing forbidden jutsu. You mean like what she does against Pain, man? When you say she should have fought Pain? Like, this is at odds with what he said over here. Because she did do that against Pain. When he says Tsunade should have fought Pain. And then guess what? She did this right here, Abu. This guy. Oh, excluding festival. Okay. Yeah, I guess. But, I mean, now with festival around, you know, Beast has fallen off. I mean, the only way they were going to get Beast and Teq Broly out of there is by dropping shit like festival and these red zones with 300 million HP bosses. Yeah, that's it. Amazing support, but dodge or die. Wish they'd stop making these kinds of designs. I mean, no, I don't really have anything wrong with the designs for these characters. You just have to, like, we know these things, man. They came out right before massive power creep. It's not rocket science. Like, it happens, dude. Like, that's the thing. If Glorio came out right now with the exact same design, but he's a little bit more tuned towards post-anniversary, it wouldn't be much of an issue. I mean, dude, I just did a Dokanfest TUR list. Let's get it up. Your boy just dropped one of these. Right here. Now, just, again, forgive me for Buhan and Slug. I just kind of have them just kind of like thrown in at the end right here. They deserve to be in the discussion, but they don't really have a team right now, right, is the thing. Right. I don't, like, here's where I have Glorio and Daima Goku. Like, it's fine. I know, I literally saw, again, gold players being like, oh my god, TURs are so bad. It's like this every year, guys. Like, right? Like, we go into anniversary, they drop 50 LRs who are the best units in the game, and then TURs look like shit in comparison. Nothing is, oh my god, they've lost the plot! They don't know what they're doing with the game anymore! Oh my god! Like, nothing like that, dude. It's the same as every year, right? Like, it's, now we get a lot of TURs coming out, and some who are going to be very good, so, you know, relax, Jesus. Dude, I gotta start pushing back on Twitter more. Dude, all I see is just crying, floods of crying. Guys, maybe, like, I don't know. Just, like, look at what, like, maybe, like, the 9th anniversary year look like, the 8th anniversary year look like. Like, it's not, bro. Right? Like, we're okay, man. It's okay. I promise it's okay. It's okay. Fairy Tail gets hate due to the fan service. I mean, to an extent, that may be true. Because that's true. What's the Fire series? Fire Force? That's kind of, like, true to an extent with that. I mean, they do overdo it. What's the girl who always ends up naked? Like, she just always ends up naked for some reason. Like, I don't know, maybe. The story, plot, and development is above average. I mean, let me not... I have not heard good things about Fairy Tail, But I mean, I have not seen it myself or seen very much of it. So I don't really want to speak on it too much without having seen it myself, right? So I don't know. Like, I do see Fairy Tail getting a ton of hate. And I can't really speak on it myself because I haven't done it. I kind of do... one reason I would like to get into One Piece and Fairy Tail, do you guys know why? I'd love to go. I would love to just kind of, like, catch up to One Piece. Because, let's see if we got any good games here. Any new games coming in? Yeah, dude, Saga... How could I possibly keep up with all the good games they drop, man? Let's just do this. Let's go. So we just hit this. And we just boom. Look at this. I mean, your boys... Bro, I gotta jump in this, man. Look how many games, look how many trophies your boy could be getting, right? When did this come out? 2012. Okay. Yeah, chat. You know, and Fairy Tail's got a couple of games too. Nominate Swag Kage to drop another Dokan hot take there. There we go, chat. Abu is one of a kind. I mean, no matter what, I mean, there's a rule, man. Abu drops a hot take thread, I'm jumping. I'm like, Abu is a fisherman with that rod, or he's Kid Goku tossing his tail out there, and like a fish, I'm biting every fucking time. I'm biting on that shit. I'm coming. I'm sprinting. Legends, Dokan, and Naruto, I love this shit, man. No one does it like Abu. So, let me know what you guys think. Yeah, I'm out, man.